For dinner tonight, I made a gorgeous creamy garlic and herb paprika chicken dinner. This was absolutely gorgeous. It was so quick and easy to make. Perfect for all the family to enjoy also. This dinner is perfect with rice, crispy chippies on a jacket potato, noodles, anything like that, even mash. So if this looks gorgeous to you, let's make this together. Today I'm using chicken thighs. I just quickly chopped off any visible fat. If you want to use chicken breast, then that's great also. I went in with 1 tablespoon of garlic granules. This chicken seasoning from Asda is sin-free, and I went in with a good sprinkle of that. Next, I went in with some paprika, and I went in with 1 teaspoon of this, some salt and pepper, and then just give that a little mix till all combined like so. And then we are going to fry this off in your pan or whatever you want to use. I use garlic fry light. Once that was all cooked through, I went in with 1 medium sliced white onion, lazy garlic, this is sin-free, and I went in with 1 tablespoon, give that a little mix. I went in with 1 chopped red pepper and some chopped mushrooms. Perfect dinner to get all your veggies in. Next, I'm going in with some garlic granules. I went in with 1 tablespoon and 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. I'm using Italian herbs and paprika, and I went in with 1 teaspoon each of these. Give that a little mix, and then we are just going to add some tomato puree. And I went in with a good squeeze, roughly around 2 to 3 tablespoons of this. Next, we are going to be making this creamy sauce. So I'm using Oxo stock pot, the chicken with bay and parsley, and I pop that in boiling water, 250 millilitres I am using. Just add that to the pan like so. A good salt and pepper and a good squeeze of half a lemon. Next, I went in with a good handful of chopped spinach and some fresh chopped parsley also, but you can use coriander too. I'm using Sainsbury's light soft cheese, garlic and herb. Per 25 grams, guys, is 2 sins, and I went in with 75 grams for 6 sins. This made 3 very good sized portions, so this came in at 2 sins per portion, but it's up to you how little or how big your portions are, and then just sin accordingly. And this is it. A simple, quick, delicious dinner. This would be perfect also with pasta as a chicken pasta bake. But yeah, just experiment. Put it with whatever you desire, any veggies you want also. But tonight I just boiled up some basmati rice and I just added some peas to this. And then I just air fried some baby corn and asparagus, and it was absolutely stunning. This is perfect also to freeze and just have for leftover lunches, which I absolutely love. But if you want to try this gorgeous recipe, you're absolutely going to love it, and so are your children. Let me know when you do, and thanks for watching. For pudding tonight, I made a beautiful chocolate Nutella melt in the middle sponge cake with some gorgeous vanilla custard. If you have a sweet tooth like me, then this is going to fix your cravings. So let's make this together. Today I'm using 40 grams of Ready Brek for one healthy bee choice. Ready Brek is just so spongy and cake-like and just so soft and gorgeous. I am going in with some cocoa powder, and I'm using 1 teaspoon for 1 sin. Next, I'm going in with a good drizzle of vanilla extract. I'm using 1 large egg and 50 millilitres of this Owl Pro almond milk. You can of course use any milk from your allowance or fat-free Greek yogurt or anything alternative like that. So we've got that in the bowl, and then we're just going to give this a little bit of a mix until it comes out to this consistency. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we're going to get a mug, and I sprayed this with a little bit of fry light just so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Then I spooned about 3 tablespoons of mixture into this. Then for the melt in the middle, I am using Nutella, and I'm using 1 teaspoon for 1.5 sins. So get that in there like so. Gorgeous. And then I just topped with the remaining of the mixture, making sure that it's all leveled out like that. And then I just microwave this for 3 minutes. This is optional, but I am melting 1 teaspoon of Nutella for 1.5 sins. I'm going in with 125 grams of this Alpro vanilla for 1 sin. So let's plate this up. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a bit lopsided, but it's still delicious. Then I just topped with the teaspoon of Nutella and the absolutely gorgeous Alpro that I use for a custard alternative, and it's absolutely stunning. stunning. I am using a few sprinkles that I do not sin, and this is the finished cake and custard. This came in 1 healthy B choice and 5 sins. So let's see what we're looking like inside. Look at this, it's so soft and cakey, and that gorgeous melted Nutella is just so gorgeous. This will definitely fix your sweet cravings. Let me know if you try it, and thanks for watching.